Today in this session we are going to see equivalence of PDA and CFG. It means that we have to convert a given PDA to CFG and CFG to PDA. Conversion of PDA to CFG and vice versa is nothing but equivalence of PDA and CFG. Now let us see the procedure. What is the input we need to consider, what is the output, and how to solve the procedure. Let us see the algorithm for that. First we are going to discuss about conversion of CFG to PDA. Here the input is a CFG and the output is PDA. And in order to obtain this output PDA, so we need to follow 5 steps. So first see, a CFG consists of tuples. So we know that grammar consists of variables, terminals, productions and start symbol. So these are the tuples of the grammar. And PDA also consists of a tuples where Q, sigma, tau, delta, Q naught, Z naught and F. These are the tuples present in the PDA. Now in order to obtain a CFG to PDA, what are the steps we have to consider? Step 1. So, grammar in the sense it consists of productions. When a CFG is given, we have to check whether the given productions in the CFG are in the format of GNF or not. If it is not in the format of GNF, we have to convert it to GNF format. So, GNF is nothing but a grayback normal form. The productions in that grayback normal form will be of this format. Non-terminal produces a single terminal symbol followed by n number of non-terminals, or simply a non-terminal symbol produces a terminal symbol. So these are the both production formats of GNF. So first thing what we need to check here is, when a grammar is given, we have to check whether the given grammar is in the format of GNF or not. If it is not, first we have to convert it to GNF and follow the remaining steps. And step 2 is, in PDA generally we consider n number of states depending upon the logic or the string which we consider. But here in conversion of CFG to PDA, we should consider only one state, and that state name is given as Q here. So that Q is nothing but it belongs to capital Q. Capital Q is nothing but set of states. So here we don't have more than one state, only one state is present. So that we are going to write in the set of state. So that is nothing but capital Q is equal to only one state, small q. And the third step is, every grammar has a start symbol. So the start symbol which is present in the grammar will be the same start symbol in the PDA 2. So this is what the step 3. And start symbol in the sense start state. And step 4 is, for each production of the form non-terminal producing a terminal followed by n number of non-terminals. See, it is in the form of GNF here. So if the production is of the form in this GNF format, where small a is the terminal symbol and capital A and capital X is nothing but a combination of non-terminals. So here X indicates combination of n number of non-terminals. Here it could be some B1, B2, something so on Bn. It could be combination of non-terminals. And obviously this A on the LHS side is also a non-terminal. So if the production is of this format, then what is the transition we have to write? So the transition could be written as delta of Q. First we have to write the state of the PDA. Here, as I already told you, that the number of states which we are going to consider in the conversion of CFG to PDA is only one state. So that state has to be written in this transition. So delta of Q comma, what is the terminal symbol in the production? A. That has to be written in the second place. And the non-terminal symbol on the LHS of the production has to be written here. And what is the output we are going to obtain for this transition function? So the state we are going to write here, we are going to write the state as a single state, that is Q here. And X is nothing but it can be either one non-terminal or more than one non-terminal. So we write X here. Okay. So this is what about for this production. Now for each production of the form non-terminal producing a single terminal symbol, if we observe the difference between this production and this production, here in case of X it is epsilon here. That is why where X is equal to epsilon is written. So if the production is of this format where X is epsilon, then what is the transition we have to consider? So the transition is delta of, see the state we have to write here, the state here is the single state Q, the terminal symbol A and the non-terminal on the LHS of the production capital A is equal to state followed by X. Here what is X? Epsilon. So that epsilon has to be written here. So this is how we are going to write the transitions for the given CFG. So let us see an example. Here let us consider an example. Convert the following CFG to PDA. This is a CFG. And first we need to check whether the productions of this CFG are in GNF or not. See, all the productions in CFG should be in the form of GNF. See, if we observe here, each and every production, S produces small a capital A, S produces small b capital B, A produces small a capital B. See, if we observe, these three productions are in the form of GNF. So we need not convert it once again. And let us consider the other productions with the productions producing only the single terminal symbol. Capital A producing A, capital B producing a terminal symbol A. So these are the two productions. And these productions are also in the form of GNF. So we don't have any other productions to be converted into GNF. So each and every production which we have considered here is in the form of GNF. Now we are going to consider, we have just renamed it as R1, R2, just we divided it, the productions which we combined, which are combinedly given in the question, we separated it and named it as R1, R2, R3. And now we are going to solve each and every production. From R1, what is R1 here? Yes, producing small a capital A. See, it is of the form capital A producing small a capital X. Here A, capital A is nothing but the S, A, small a is as it is, and X is nothing but the capital A. See, what is the production, what is the transition which we are going to write for the delta of Q, the only state here is Q. The terminal symbol is A and the non-terminal on the LHS of the production is S, is equal to Q comma X. Actually it is in the algorithm, but here in place of X, what are we having? Capital A. So it is written here. Similarly, let us write for the second one, R2. So S produces small b, capital B. So for this delta of the single state only is Q, small b, and the non-terminal on the LHS of the production S is equal to Q comma, what is this present in place of capital X? That is capital B. Similarly, let us see for R3. R3, capital A produces small a, capital B. Delta of the only state is Q. The terminal symbol is A and the non-terminal on the LHS is capital A, is equal to the only state is Q and the non-terminal is capital B in place of X from the algorithm. And let us solve the productions R4 and R5. Here from R4, capital A produces small a. So for this, if we observe, it is also of the form capital A produces small a, capital X. But here if we observe, in place of X, there is nothing, in the sense that X is equal to epsilon. That means here in place of X, epsilon will be present. Now for this, delta of Q, the only state is Q, and the terminal symbol is A and the non-terminal on the LHS of the production is capital A, is equal to Q comma X. But here in place of X, what are we having? We are having nothing, in the sense that it consists of epsilon. Similarly, let us see for R5. So R5 is nothing but capital B is producing small b. So capital B is producing small b. Delta of Q comma, here it is B, terminal symbol. The terminal symbol here is B. Sorry, there it is written as A, but it is small b. The terminal symbol in this production is B. That should be written. And what is the non-terminal present on the LHS of the production? Capital B is equal to, the only state is Q, and what is present in place of X here? Nothing, in the sense that X is equal to epsilon. So in this manner, we have solved all the productions which are in the form of GNF to PDA. So this is the procedure and algorithm to solve the given CFG to PDA. Here first, when a CFG is given, we have to check whether the productions in the CFG are in the form of GNF or not. Say if it is not in the form of GNF, first we have to convert it into the form of GNF. Then only this algorithm will be applicable easily, or else it becomes hard to apply this algorithm. So first check whether the given productions of the grammar are in the form of GNF or not. If not, convert it, and then depending upon the format of the production, write the transition rules. Here we are going to have only two format of productions in GNF. A non-terminal symbol producing terminal symbol followed by non-terminal, that is one format, and the other one is non-terminal symbol producing only a terminal symbol on the RHS of the production. So this is the other format. So for each format, for two different formats, we need to write the transition rules, and writing the transition rule is also very easy. So First check the given grammar and then follow the procedure. I hope you might have understood the procedure. Thank you.